Guys, I did something bad. Like real bad. I cheated on the diet. I didn't just cheat on my diet. I cheated on my diet like a frat boy with no decorum. Just like, oh. And I can't tell you why. Yesterday just seemed to be a really rough day for me as far as impulse control went. It was a bad day. This is kind of what happens when stressors build up, and I'm back on the wagon today. As far as the day goes, we have a client in about 45 minutes. Little reactive little Chihuahua Dachshund mix of some kind. Cute little dog, but a little dog who really doesn't know her place in society. So we're gonna have to show her. One and only client today, heading to it now. And then got some stuff I should do. Home from the client. The skies look really dangerous. I don't know that we'll be, ooh, wind's picked up too. I don't know if we'll be doing much outside today. Maybe I can convince Brendan to go downtown and play in the puddles. Do you want to go downtown and play in the puddles?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, no.
We have found our way to Toys R Us. My wife's creating a baby registry here. So I'm kicking it with Brennan, and we're looking at toys. Let's go scare mommy. This way.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, we didn't really get the scream I wanted. Filling at the registry. Brendan and I are looking at cars.
Car!
Don't tell Brennan this, but Carlin plans on buying him something like this for their tax return. Jeez, windy out here. So Brendan has a history of, I guess you could call them night terrors. He's not having a nightmare. He's not asleep. He's not sleepwalking. He's awake and freaking out. And if you were to ask him about it, up to half an hour to an hour after the fact, he won't recall it. Fan's off. It is off. I just checked it. It's off. You wriggled to get off mommy's lap, and then you freak out when you're off mommy's lap. Like, very strange. He's kind of going through that right now. We finally broke through the night terror, whatever you want to call it. I want to have a really quick talk about failure and what failure means to me. And today seems like a really appropriate day to talk about it, because literally today I said fuck the diet, fuck the cheat days, fuck it all. I'm eating whatever the hell I want today, because today seems like that kind of day. Also, I'm kind of short on money until I sign a couple clients. So really, it's not I can't be picky with what I eat. Literally, it's a matter of like, if it's in front of me, I'm gonna eat it today. Failure to me is something that is really, it's funny, I don't have the same perspective on failure as a lot of people. And being an entrepreneur, being somebody who's self-employed, I kind of have a different impression from the get of what failure is. I don't know if any of this video is gonna be salvageable. I really feel like I'm in the midst of a tornado. Failure, I had a very different, I'm not one of the people out there who really is afraid of failure. I've never been afraid to fail. I've never been afraid of the consequences of not doing something right or any kind of thing like that. So failure to me was never something that I overtly feared. It wasn't something that I ran from. I openly welcomed failure because from a young age I understood that failure was simply I gotta make this quick because Brennan's meltdown is apparently intensifying. Failure to me has always been a step in the process. It's never been an end result, right? When I fail something, I don't necessarily believe that I failed forever. I believe I failed to this approach and it's time to go back to the drawing board and try something again. For example, when I attempted to quit smoking, I think upwards of 8 times before I successfully quit smoking. That was the closest I've ever felt to being a failure because I really felt like there was no way out of it. I felt like every time I attempted to quit smoking and I failed, I feel like I let people down, I feel like I let myself down. I felt that was the closest thing I've ever felt to a failure. Today, with the diet, I don't feel like a failure, and that experience with quitting smoking taught me a lot, where even if it takes me 5, 10, 15 attempts to do something and I fail one of those attempts, or 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 or whatever, it's taught me a lot. It's taught me that it's not necessarily a failure. I just need to go back to the drawing board. With this diet, I gotta go back to the drawing board and rethink about how I do things. I maybe need to do a little bit more meal prep. With life and entrepreneurship, it's never a failure, it's a stepping stone to success. That's something I believe more people should be aware of. They should know that. There's no such thing as failing. You will only succeed to find what doesn't work. I need to now go try and find a way of getting my son to stop flipping his shit. Alright, I'm at my parents'. Let's find out if Brennan has done his freak out yet.
Oh, there he is.
Hi.
Get Brennan in my car and maybe it'll help.
How's it going?
Hey.
Hi.
Phone your mom or text?
Yeah, I phoned her twice.
Yeah.
Are you in a better mood now? Yeah? Good. Hey, I want to thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do that thing that you do on social media when you like the person that's making the social media. You know what it is. I shouldn't have to tell you at this point. That was my coffee.